Discussion of the plantar arterial arches. It is formed by the two main artery. Here you can see this is the posterior tibial artery. This posterior tibial artery which divide into the two main branch, and this is the medial plantar artery. This one is the medial plantar artery, and here you can see this one is the lateral plantar artery. This is a posterior tibial vein, and it is a tributaries medial plantar vein and lateral plantar vein. But this is a medial plantar artery, lateral plantar artery. This lateral plantar artery at the base of the fifth metatarsals. Here you can see this is a lateral plantar artery. This one. This artery which is divided into the two. This is a superficial branch, and this one is a deep branch. This deep branch of the lateral plantar artery which is goes deeply. This is the deep branch of the lateral plantar artery along with the deep branch of the lateral plantar nerve. So this is the deep branch of the lateral plantar artery goes deep inside the this superficial branch. It is along with the first and second layer. Here this artery which is between the first and second layer, but this deep branch which is goes along with the deep branch of the ulnar nerve, deep branch of the lateral plantar nerve. So this is the deep branch of the lateral plantar nerve. Along with it, this is the deep branch of the lateral plantar artery. This deep branch of the lateral plantar artery goes between the third and fourth layer. Here it is slightly cut, and it becomes continuous, and it goes medially into the first metatarsal space. Into the first metatarsal space. Here you can see it goes into the first metatarsal space, and it gives the like this kind of the small perforating branches. Here you can see it gives the plantar metatarsal artery. Like here you can see this is a plantar metatarsal artery. This is the very small. This plantar metatarsal artery, it gives the perforating branches. Here you can see this plantar metatarsal artery. This is the small plantar metatarsal artery. There are 3 in numbers, 4 in numbers, and this plantar metatarsal artery gives the perforating branch, and this perforating branch which is through the second, third and fourth metatarsal space, it goes dorsally and pierces, and from the dorsal sides there is a one artery. It is called the between the two malleoli up to the two malleoli. This is the antitibial artery. After the two malleoli, it is called the dorsalis pedis artery. Here you can see this is the dorsalis pedis artery. This dorsalis pedis artery which is goes deep to the flexor hallucis brevis and flexor digitorum brevis, and it gives the one arcuate branch. But in this specimen it is actually absence of the arcuate artery, and this dorsalis pedis artery which gives the first dorsal metatarsal artery. This is the first dorsal metatarsal artery, and arcuate artery here it is absent in this case, but it gives the second, third and fourth dorsal metatarsal artery into the dorsal metatarsal space. This dorsal metatarsal artery which gives the proximal and distal perforating artery, and which is united with the plantar metatarsal artery into the second, third and fourth space. This is the only I can see you the one plantar metatarsal artery. Here you can see this is the only one plantar metatarsal artery you can able to see. This is the only one plantar metatarsal artery you can able to see, and it gives the perforating branches second, third and fourth metatarsal space, and it gives the proximal and distal perforating, and through this perforating it is anastomosis. But the deep branch of the lateral plantar artery, which is continuous. Here you can see it is a continuous, and it is come out into the dorsal aspect, and it is anastomosis with the anastomosis with the dorsalis pedis artery. It continues into the first metatarsal space, dorsal metatarsal space, and here you can see this continues, and it makes the anastomosis. Here this artery, here you can make anastomosis with the deep branch of the lateral plantar artery. So this is the plantar arterial arch. So above, from the dorsal side, it is by the dorsalis pedis artery. On the plantar side, it is formed by the lateral plantar artery. It is a branch of the posterior tibial artery, one of the small terminal branch of the lateral plantar artery, and lateral plantar artery gives the deep branch, and this deep branch which completes the plantar arterial arch. So deep branch of the lateral plantar artery which completes the deep palmar plantar arterial arch, and it is above on the dorsal aspect, which is anastomosis with the dorsalis pedis artery. Here you can see this is a continuation of the dorsalis pedis artery into the first metatarsal space, and it makes the plantar arterial arch. So this is about to the plantar arterial arch, and into the second, third and fourth, it is by the arcuate artery. It gives the dorsal metatarsal artery. Into the plantar surface, it gives by the lateral plantar deep branch of the lateral plantar artery. It gives the second, third and fourth plantar metatarsal artery, and this plantar metatarsal artery gives the perforating branch, and through the second, third and fourth metatarsal space, which goes dorsally, and it anastomosis with the branches of the arcuate artery. It is the dorsal metatarsal artery gives the perforating branch, and it makes the plantar arterial arch.